That better be my beautiful wife.
Yes, sirree. That's me.
Hi.
Hi. Listen, I'm sorry it took me so long. Where's Christina?
Christina, she's taking a nap.
Oh, good. Did she have her little lunch?
Well, I made her lunch, but she says she likes your hot dogs better.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I finally got that boiling the water thing down pat. It's just kids, you know, sometimes can be really sort of picky eaters, that's all.
Yeah, well, even I can't mess up a hot dog. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's just dandy. You know, I just had kind of a busy morning, that's all. Where's Paige?
I don't know. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for her. She's late.
Oh, well, did she say where she was going?
No, I don't have a clue.
Really? So she just up and left, didn't tell you where she's going or when she'd be back? What?
Out with it.
Out with what?
Whatever's on your mind that obviously has to do with Paige.
Okay, you're not gonna like this, and I hate myself for doing it, but I sort of checked up on Paige, and Doc, I found out she's been lying to you.
Hey, have either of you seen Casey around?
Here?
Anywhere. She's been AWOL since yesterday, and I haven't heard a word.
Oh, Frank, what do you expect? I mean, you take responsibility for a young girl you barely even know. Of course, the first chance she's gonna get, she's gonna bolt.
I expect her to keep her promise.
Well, you can't save them all.
Thanks for the help.
Think he meant that? I better go after him.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, just the handsome hunk I was looking for. Did you get a chance to talk to Amy about fixing her up with Christian?
No, I didn't. No.
Thornhart, just because you don't think it's a good idea.
That's right. I don't think it's a good idea, but the reason I haven't talked to her is because Amy didn't show up for work this morning.
What?
Yeah. No one's seen or heard from her since yesterday.
I asked you what you're doing here? Hello? Do you know who I am?
You're a guardian. We know that. So come on, let's get on with it. You found us, now what?
I don't know what you think is going on here, but,
You seem like a really cool guy. And, cute, too. So, maybe we can cut out a deal here, okay? So, we're not perfect. You know, I lost that stupid watch once, but, you know, big deal, right?
And the thing with the spilled water and my disappearing arm, nobody saw.
Look, we've all had a few near misses, but Evie's all right, girls? It's fine.
fine. Please, from the sounds of it, you guys sound like bigger screw-ups than I ever was.
No one's seen her, and we didn't even have her new address.
So Amy didn't tell anyone where she was going after she moved out?
She doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would miss work and not call in.
Well, maybe that little blow-up you two had affected her more than you thought it did.
You think she didn't show up because of me?
Look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but you did accuse her of being an alien.
It isn't that.
Well, that would have ticked me off. Dear Ian, please accept my apology for the way I acted. I treasure our friendship. All is forgiven and forgotten. Love, your favorite Martian. Cute note.
So she's not avoiding me. Where is she?
You were checking into Paige's life. Isn't that just a nice way of saying that you were snooping into her life?
Before you blow your top, listen, and then yell. Listen,
Fine.
then yell.
Fine. Fine, Lucy. How is Paige lying to me?
Okay, you know how I had Dr. Gordon run that skin test on her?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember. He said she has the skin of a 25-year-old.
No. He said she literally has 25-year-old skin.
Semantics. And?
And so naturally, it got me to thinking. And when I started thinking, I got sort of suspicious, and then I started really feeling something wasn't right, that maybe she wasn't telling us everything. So that's when I sort of came up with the idea to be jealous of you two so that Victor would have to check up on Paige.
Victor, my father? Victor, who's been chasing Martians for the last few weeks?
Yeah, but you know how good he is at this stuff, Doc. Come on.
Oh, never mind. Lucy, just never mind. What did you find out?
Okay. I found out that, you know, the horrible accident that killed Paige's husband. Doc, Paige was also in that car.
Well, I don't understand that. She's always referred to the accident as her husband's accident.
I know. Exactly. Every time she talks about it, it's like she was far away when she got the news about it.
Lucy, is the universe telling you something?
Yeah, Doc, I'm afraid so. It's telling me loud and clear that Paige is not who she says she is.
Dude, where do you get off calling us screw-ups?
You're not here on official business, are you?
Not that I know of.
So you're not trying to take us back?
Not me.
Oh, thank God.
Well, hold on. I wouldn't start celebrating just yet.
Why? What do you know?
Well, I know that the three of you must be rookies, which means you're in transition. Which means that as soon as anybody down here figures out who you are, you're gonna be bounced back up so fast your heads will spin.
But we can't go back. It's not fair.
Like you said, we're new at this. We're still in transition.
And you're a guardian. I mean, you can help us to figure out how to fix things.
Or at least explain it so they'll understand.
See, I don't know what I can do. Because, you know, I don't have my powers, and I'm just here on a pass.
There must be something that you can do if you really think that we're in trouble.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I pretty much think you are, but you know what? Maybe that's for the best.
What?
Going back, I mean, things aren't going so good down here. So, you know, maybe we should just leave this mortal world behind with all its craziness and disappointments, and just get on with it, you know? Get on with eternity.
You don't even know me. I deserve this time here on Earth to make things right, to finish what I started, and nobody and no one is going to stop me. Not this time.
You're right. I don't know you. So why don't you tell me? Why is this so important?
She's never told any of us the whole story.
You don't want to hear it.
Tell us, Paige. What was your life like when you were alive?
It was incredible. I was young, had money, traveled all over the world. And I had the most wonderful husband who tried to give me everything I could have ever wanted. And in many ways did.
I feel a major butt coming on.
She fell in love with another guy.
It wasn't like that, Casey. Kevin Collins was my first love. I never really got him out of my head or heart. And Will knew that. You also know that if I was going to close the door on the past, I needed to say a real goodbye to Kevin.
And you agreed?
I wanted to be the wife that he deserved. So on the night of the accident, that's where we were going. We were on our way to the airport. I was going to see Kevin, and Will was coming with me. For some reason, I decided I wanted to drive. Guess I thought it would calm my nerves down, but it didn't. And when something darted in front of the car, I lost control, and it went down the embankment. My husband died that night. I hung on for a few more weeks. And Will, his last wish was that I carry on and finally put the past to rest so that I could love him in death more than I did in life. And that's what I'm going to do. That's why you have to help us.
Paige, I don't know.
Please. Please, at least say you'll try.
Yeah, that her not telling us that she was in the car with her husband when he died is odd.
Odd? Odd? It's downright bizarre, and that's not quite everything.
What?
Okay, after the accident, apparently she just sort of disappeared. No one ever saw her again. Poof! She was just gone.
Well, Paige didn't have any family that I knew of. And maybe her getting away was just her way of trying to forget a painful episode in her life.
But then why wouldn't she tell you? You're supposed to be her oldest friend.
I don't know. Survivor's guilt?
Yeah, maybe, but you know, that does not explain that age-defined skin of hers.
Well, she told me that Will was burned to death in that accident. If she was with him, she would have had to have been burned too. I don't know, maybe skin grafts?
Oh, no, I've never seen skin grafts that look like that.
Well, it's possible, though, isn't it? And it's also possible that this secret agenda that you say she's bringing here with her is really nothing more than her trying to forget a very sad time in her life, which you seem intent on throwing back in her face.
No, I'm not. She doesn't know that I'm suspicious of her.
Lucy, Paige is not a dummy. Besides, you already had her worked over by the cosmetics police.
Wait, that was not like that
The
at all.
point is, she may know already that you checked into her, which is why she hasn't come back here and why we may never see her again.
Karen, you don't owe me an apology.
Yes, I do. You already felt bad enough about Casey, and I made it worse. Frank, you shouldn't feel bad. You can't monitor a kid like that 24/7.
What can I say? I guess I just have a soft spot for kids in trouble.
That big heart of yours is what I fell in love with.
And I thought it was my dashing good looks.
That's it.
So, Amy's a no-show. What are you gonna do?
Maybe I'll call the police. I'll try to track down my parents, see if they heard from her.
I don't think that Amy would appreciate that, and I wouldn't blame her.
I'm concerned for her safety, Eve.
Honey, I think you're overreacting.
She went to Berkeley, didn't she?
So,
Well, if her parents are as overprotective as she says they are, they might still live nearby.
I really don't think you should call them. But you're gonna anyway.
All right, you know what? I know what it's like. Getting involved in your lives here, getting involved with friends and everything. But you know what? They're probably already suspicious.
I can't go back. There's no way.
Whoa! Look, I already told you, I don't know if I can help any of you. But I'll try.
you will?
But first, I need to know everything, okay? All your stories.
You first, Casey.
I'll tell you my story. My life was amazing. Tons of friends, my pick of the boys, man. I had it all. Till, this burnout, who I guess was totally jealous or something, slips God knows what at this drink in my party. And next thing you know, I'm in this coma, right?
Right. If you're gonna lie, forget about it.
I'm not lying.
The truth, Casey. The truth, or you're on your own.
There was this boy I liked. He took me to this dump, which was basically a crack house. And even though I talked a big game, I'd never been anywhere like that before. But I didn't let on, you know, because I wanted to be cool. I wanted him and his friends to like me. So when he asked me to get high, I did. It was a speedball, you know, cocaine laced with heroin. Snorted 2 lines, and pow, oblivious. The first time, and it killed me. One mistake, and I'm dead. Or just because I wanted a few people to like me. To get invited to some parties and stuff and have fun.
Casey.
Okay, I don't need your sympathy, okay? Help me get back what I had before I messed up. Even if it's just for a little while.
I admit it, I should not have been snooping into Paige's past. And you know what? You're probably right about why she said she was here. You're probably right about that.
You're giving in way too easily.
Yeah, but I'm not giving up my suspicions. I'm just saying that I love you very much. And this whole thing is not worth fighting about. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to find Paige and I'm going to bring her back. I'm going to apologize. And then you'll have to forgive me.
I don't have to forgive you.
Oh, really? You don't have to forgive me?
No. Because I understand you. And we've come too far to get where we are. And you're protective of that, and so am I, so there.
So there.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we just did? We just had our first fight as a married couple, and I think we did astonishingly well.
Yeah, except we haven't had the making up part yet.
Oh, I love that part. That's my favorite.
Too.
Christina, I haven't even checked on her since I've been home. I've got to
Can't
wait.
even
No,
make
I'm
up
just
anymore.
I'm gonna make. We're making up. Just stay right there. Do not move. I'm gonna. Hey. This is Paige's bag. What's it doing there?
I don't know. Maybe Christina got a hold of it.
Yeah, maybe. You know, Paige can't have gone very far if this is here. Okay, think making up. I'm just gonna check it. Just
I'll be
stay.
waiting.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Brett. Why would you lie to me, Paige? Well, nothing out of the ordinary. Lotion, magazines, water, passport. This expired years ago.
And I'm sure Casey will turn up.
I hope so.
And when she does, I know how we can make sure it doesn't happen again.
How?
Well, we know one person can't keep an eye on her every minute, but maybe two people can.
You saying you want to help?
I'm saying that if we happen to all be living in the same place,
You saying you want to move in with me?
two forward, right?
What? No, are you kidding? Seeing that beautiful face first thing in the morning, the last thing at night, how soon can you get your bags back?
Oh, you better get that. It could be about
Yeah,
Casey.
right. Hello? Really? Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. I owe you. That's weird.
What, was that Rob?
He says Casey had a file a mile long, but it all just stopped about 10 months ago, like she vanished off the face of the earth.
Any luck?
Not yet, but I left messages.
And I'm sure you're going to keep trying, aren't you?
Eve, come on. I don't want this to get between us. I'm just checking on a friend, okay?
I know. You're just being you. How could that ever come between us?
Hey.
Ian,
Yeah.
sorry, but you have a call online for a Mr. Stradling.
Okay, thanks. Here goes nothing. Hello. Yeah, this is Ian Thornett. I guess you got my message?
Yes, you say you're a friend of Amy's.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe you'd heard from her.
I take it you weren't very close,
Why would you say that?
because you obviously don't know that she's been missing. Though we haven't heard from our daughter in over 3 years.
Oh, sorry to bother you, sir. Thank you. Didn't Amy tell us that she was at her parents' house before she came to Port Charles?
Yeah, she did. Why?
Well, Father just said he hadn't seen her in 3 years.
There's not much to tell, really. I was determined to prove that I could make it on my own because my father always said that I couldn't. So I ran off and got involved with a man. Someone that I thought that cared about me. But as it turns out, he didn't give a damn about the poor little blind girl at all. Just her money. And when she found out that he was scamming her, he shut her up. Yeah. I was foolish and stupid and naive. But not anymore, and I can prove that. I need to prove it, not just to my father, but to myself. That I can make it on my own. That I can accomplish anything.
So what do you think?
Can you help us?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'm still not sure how, but, you know, you guys are amazing. I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm late for my shift to the clinic. Now that I know we're all gonna still be around for a while, I better call in.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Secrets.
On the next Port Charles.
I need to get away with Jamal.
Why? Allison, because Rafe loves you?
No, because I'm starting to like him too.
I'm sorry, Valerie.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be.